Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was taking some time. I was laying in bed. I was finally at 7:30. My animals were just not having it. They were like, get up. We are hungry. Then the pig came to our door. She was not happy. And there you have it. So, hi guys. What's going on? I thought I'd get on TikTok again in order just to tell everybody. Barb, Chris and Mary just got banned. For what now? It's so stupid. Barb, I'm telling you, it's just a scam. So I saw a couple of, people bitching, right? And Dan went to speak for TikTok. Yes, it's more than just TikTok, right? Dan went to, no, I have both, Dustin. I have both on right now. Dan went to speak for the bigger picture of freedom of speech. Because what happens is TikTok is doing this, they're all going to end up doing it. Just like women's rights and everything like that, right? So it's not for TikTok per se. TikTok has a lot of flaws that they should fix and work and be better at. But it is the freedom of speech in and of itself, of humans, Americans. And they are trying to take and control us, right? Fuck that shit, man. So, anywho, and TikTok is going to end up, other than those people who, make a shit ton of money, they are. And they're pushing people away from their app. They're pushing people away that don't make them money. Moving things. Dee, what's this moving thing I'm on? Shit! This is a horrible device. It's called the devil machine. Tries to keep us in shape, tries to kick our ass in gear, and it tries to keep the menopausal demons away. It doesn't. Nope, does not. You guys don't watch a video. I thought you were done with TikTok. You're not understanding what I said. You didn't finish watching the video. I'm done using the paid app. I'm done charging people to watch my lives. I'm not done with TikTok. I'm still gonna post videos. I'm still gonna do lives, but I'm gonna spend the majority of my time on YouTube. Listen, pay attention to what I said. I said if you have a subscription and you're paying money to watch me, let's go, Marty. If you're paying money to watch me, cancel it on TikTok. I'm against giving them money because why? They don't let me do what I need to do. So if I didn't say unfollow me, I said cancel if you're paying to watch. Very simple, completely different things. So again, pay attention to what is being shown. Janet. So there's a couple things I want to with YouTube. I want to. All right, Marty, honk 3 times. I'll be there. Beep beep. I'm always down for a little casino fun. Anyhow, so I would like to talk about some things that I've been seeing on YouTube. So I'm on both apps right now. On TikTok right now, I'm on the backup to the backup to the backup. And on YouTube, y'all, here's the thing. Y'all be nice. We have a lot of regulars in this group. We have a lot of regulars that come in. They have conversation within their own little chat room. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, the subscription, that's it. So, hi, Amy. So here's the thing. Respect one another, right? Everybody has different personalities. Everybody has different thoughts about the world. Everybody has different ways of living, perceptions, observations. But when you guys chat in here on YouTube and have your own conversations, I don't mind it. That doesn't bother me. I love that you have formed a friendship within my chat in my live. Okay, so that doesn't offend me. What offends me is I think everybody has their own view of what's happening within these chat rooms. I ask that everybody be respectful, everybody be nice, and everybody be able to not think that there are personal attacks on them. Now, people get ugly. People say things because they're upset for various reasons, but I don't want that happening. You know, I don't want that happening. I don't want attacks being made on people who come to watch me every day, right? That's not my intent. My intent in these things is to garner support, guidance, help, share my stories that you might relate to. Y'all be kind. Don't be mean. Hey, J-Star. So here's the thing. I love everybody in each and every way. Now, if people choose to leave my account for other people or because they don't like certain people, I can't control my chats, you guys. I'm not going to get rid of people who aren't mean to me. You guys have to just calm down. You have to calm down. Be respectful. Girl, you know. Wendy, I love it. There's difference. I'm talking about the idiots that don't really take time. Trolls are different. But people who show up to my lives every day and they sit and they bitch at one another, they fight one another. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not what I'm about, and that's not what I want my page to be about. Cat Hotel, where you have to pay, you have to just go in the browser from your phone. So don't hit your app, from what I understand. You got to go in your browser and log in that way. You're off the island? All right, let's go. I'm ready to go to the island. So that's it. You know, I love you all. And I was shocked to see dialogue between a couple of my people, my originals, yesterday. I didn't respond to anybody because I needed to think about it and marinate how I wanted to deal with it. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Nobody runs my chats other than myself. People have opinions. I can't stop those opinions from being said, you guys. Freedom of speech. Unless you're being mean, vile, and majorly disrespecting, I'm going to keep you here because I love you for each and every one of you for different things. I took a shower, but I did not wash my hair. Hi, Mr. Time. How are you? People bug me. People bug everybody, right? But on an app, both that I try to keep an even playing field for everybody to feel safe, I don't like seeing that shit. That's not what I want to garner. Hi, Colin, love you. I have no hair anywhere but my head, so there you have it. And my nostrils, but I trim those. So, Wendy, good. Yes, and you bug a lot of people, Kelsey. So it's fitting that you bug yourself. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So, you know, if you're having a bad day and you can't handle the opinions of others, maybe leave. Or maybe say kindly, can you stay off my back? That's it, right? People get comfortable in these rooms, right? People get comfortable. But I haven't seen anything completely wrong. Now I see things here and there and I'm thinking, I want to use a grumpy pants today. Keep on drinking. Oh, thank you. Now that you gave me permission, cheers. Thank you. Just get off, yeah. If somebody's bugging you, there has been no regulars that have offended me that much to block them. Doesn't mean they don't offend other people, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So if you're having a bad day, just abort the mission or don't read the chat. Shari, I'm not leaving TikTok. I'm just not gonna try to make money for them anymore. They don't respect me as a person, my content. They put too much emphasis on the trolls and what the trolls say. And there you have it. And I'm just done trying to keep my platform safe, charging y'all money to keep it safe, and still getting banned. So I'm done. Don't unfollow me. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you are part of the subscription, which is the paid area, cancel your subscription. I don't want any more money going to TikTok. The money that I want going to, if you want to see me and Ed and, let's do YouTube. I still just join YouTube because I will still do the same things. I'm just not going to be on YouTube. Nope. I'm not going to be on TikTok as much because it's not safe. Because they cater to the trolls and the idiots. They have been banning a lot. So they are more creator friendly. Thank you. YouTube is more creator friendly. So I'm not leaving. I'm just saying abort your subscription, which is paid. Now every app has their way, right? TikTok's follow doesn't cost anything. Subscription is an extra perk. TikTok makes money. We make a little bit. And so I had that to protect the people who want to watch me without interruption, but I still get it. So I'm done. I can't fight that battle anymore. YouTube is more creator friendly. So when I switch over to, once we build up enough people, I will do more of my subscriber lives. So YouTube has, what does it say? That it's not a follow. Member on YouTube is a paid area to become a member. The other, I think it's subscribe, that's non-paid. So, yes, I finally saw your video. Italian girl, wasn't that cute? So, I did, channel member, yes, is paying the $5. I have Patreon too. I'm not canceling that. I can also be myself on Patreon. It's wonderful. I might implement some more things on there. You don't have to join both platforms. They're both different to pay. Choose what you want to. I know a lot of people pay for all, pay for two, and that's fine too because they're different, right? They're different. Okay, so I was really perturbed yesterday, I was irritated. I told you guys. TikTok sucks. I hate them putting all their eggs in one basket. You get these stupid bored ass trolls who mass report you for the same thing. So I did 2 videos, pistified. I did 2 videos, right, on both accounts to let people know if you have subscribed, cancel the subscription on TikTok, which I think is $5.99, right? $5.99. Cancel it. I'm done because there's no protection with subscription locks. And of course you have the trolls coming in, the idiots, the pistified fucking mentality of myself, like come in and they're saying it's your mouth. It's my mouth. Okay. It's the way you treat grandpa. Okay. It's just you. You're a big bully. Says the person coming in and attacking me. Makes sense, right? I approved all the nastiness on both of those platforms, both of Mrs. D. Cell NorCal and Mrs. D. Cell NorCal 3. To peruse. When you're taking a shit today, right? When you're just bored and want a good laugh. If you're gonna get aggravated, don't watch. But if you want to have some fun, go on. I encourage you. people that come on and respond. There's a couple of idiots on there. Teresa's one of them. Ocean Kate's back for the 5th time. She hates me so much, but she keeps making new accounts to watch me. Bit ironic, don't you think? Teresa, I'm evil. It's about time that TikTok is silencing me because I'm such a bad person. It's the way I treat Grandpa. It's the way I treat my husband. It's the bitch that I truly am. How do these people not see? They are the bully. How do they not see that they are the actual bullier? They are the actual harasser. What? Huh? Who? I pick on Grandpa. There's another one. Pistified. User, I'm pistified. I'm pistified at the ignorance of people like you who say off the fucking wall bullshit. But I'm the bully? I'm the harasser? It's me? I'm the problem. They keep telling me it's me. I'm the problem. But see, it's not. It's them. Because what they are trying to do is validate their jealousy, their ignorance, their inability to keep their eyes open, evolve, and reflect. Right? It's them. It's them not understanding the dynamic that my household has been running with for years. My dynamic that I've had with Ed since I was fucking 5 years old. Do I pick on Ed? No. Do we poke one another? Yes. Do I poke my husband? Yes. Does he poke me? Abso-fucking-lutely. But how does that make one person bad? No. Don't be a sucker. I don't have to show you. I'll take pictures. No. It just makes my way different. I still get up. Everybody who loves Dan, right? Everybody supports Dan. Everybody tells Dan to get rid of his wife, right? Everybody. You love Dan so much, but you attack his wife? Again, ironic, bullying, ugly, unkind. It's not me. The problem isn't me. And I will continue to try to teach these lessons to people who are too closed-minded. Look at Ed. Dan even told you himself last night during our live. What did Dan say? He said, yeah, she does have a tone. She does, but at the end of the day, she still does it. Oh, Thomas, that was another idiot response. Well, if everyone thinks it's you, it just might be you. Thomas, I'm going to tell you something with that wonderful comment. That's what I got. Thank you for reminding me, the idiots out there who said that. Well, everyone is saying it, then it must be true. The writing is on the wall. People have spoken. TikTok has spoken. The problem is you. Oh, Thomas, you're gone now. I wish I could give you the lecture. It's about 10% of views. It's about 10% of yous, idiots. Haskell, it's about 10% of you. So that doesn't mean all. TikTok doesn't see it. TikTok could give two shits. It's the mass reporting that 10% or less of you do to get me taken down. That's it. That's it. Stop validating your ugliness. If everybody jumped off a bridge and you did too, well, everybody else did it. Create your own identity. Create your own way of thinking. Stop relying on others to make or form your own opinion. If you want to see the real truth of who the problem people are, go look at the 10% leaving nice messages on my, and a couple of my friends have gone on there. Friends that I've actually met through the apps have gone on there and have done their own little fighting back. Like, you guys, if she bothers you that much, why the hell are you here watching, right? Why the hell are you, I don't know, my computer, the YouTube is being weird. Why the hell are you watching? Thanks, Shari. Because they can't help it. You remember I said there's 3 types of trolls. They're the trolls who don't follow you but come in and say something every once in a while. They're the trolls that follow you and, you know, speak up occasionally. And then there's the trolls that are obsessed with you, that can't let you go because you bother them that much. You bother them that much that they can't help themselves but to watch you, follow you, change their handle names many times once you block them because of their true ugliness. They're obsessed. So I leave them on there. You know, they're just gonna make a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th account. So I leave them on there and I allow people just to go in and see them for the true bullies that they are. They're obsessed, and they are obsessed. These are the people who I should be worried about. Right, Colin? I know what you're talking about. These are the people that can't leave me alone. These are the people that wish my death. These are the people that literally call me evil. Evil. TikTok should do something about her. Her husband should do something about her. So at what point do they break and then they come after me? Because they think Dan needs to get rid of me. That's the scary part. Because it looks, by their writing, it looks scary to me. Yeah, so anyhow, you need them because it helps with your algorithm, especially on TikTok. TikTok loves the trolls, obviously. But it's not me. I'm not the problem. I take care of my shit. I take care of my house. I take care of my friends. People threaten me. Yep. They don't have the ability to see themselves for what they truly are. They're hypocritical. They're ugly. They're unkind. And they can't see that my house runs because of me. My house, Ed's happiness, Ed's clothes, Ed's bedroom is always clean. Ed gets fed, mostly by me. They're both lucky to have me. For some reason, they can't see that. They look and they see that Grandpa's scared of me. They see in their minds that Grandpa's fearful of me. But yet, I'm the one name he remembers all the time. He forgets Dan. He forgets everybody else. But the one name he does not forget is mine. Yes, he's petrified. He's shaking in his boots. But yet he looks for me, for comfort, for support, validation, hunger. I must be that bad. It's me, I'm the problem. My house really is in shambles. It really is. Right now, no judge. But I'm a hard worker. I don't need to be everybody's friends. But if you don't like me, like myself, when I don't like people, I don't watch them. I don't watch them. Wax, what's up? I had fun last night. Last night lives, Dan and I had fun. Dan and I, and if you were on the live, you would have seen that I literally was still working. I hadn't showered because I put everybody else first other than myself. I help my workers who come in and are helping me. I'm there for everybody because that's the type of person I am. This mean, evil troll bitch, that's me. I'm so evil, we gave Dennis a gift certificate to Ruth Chris that we had, and we just haven't been able to get to use it. So we gave it to him for all his hard work. I have drinks in my refrigerator. Help yourself. Don't forget the people. I'm so mean. Yes, I don't know how people like me. I don't know how people follow me. And some of you are going to say, well, it's because of Grandpa. True. But then there's others that follow me and stay because of me. It's not just Grandpa. Understand that. Own it and see it. And leave me the fuck alone. So, anywho, aside from that, Nuggets have no games. Winter League's over. They just had tryouts. So, games don't start for another month. So I'm gonna have free weekends. So I can tell you what my agenda is today. My agenda for today is as follows. Andrew came home, supposed to make his bed, so he's probably crashed out on it right now. So that's not gonna happen. I have to put, there's areas in my house that I have to just get everything. My whole China hutch is out. I gotta put that shit back in. So I'm gonna put things back kind of where they're gonna go, not fully up against the wall. I gotta get that done. I called Clint to see if he would help me replace one more valve, but he's busy today. And then I'm gonna go see my Nuggets. So since they don't have any sports, and that's my once a weekend or twice a weekend visitation rights, I called her last night and I said, so when is Auntie gonna see my babies? You know what I mean? Auntie needs to see her babies. Just because we don't have sports doesn't mean Auntie's gonna negate the responsibility, right? So I said, what day can Auntie come see you? So she's like, the only day we have is tomorrow, meeting today. So I'm gonna head up there. Dylan probably wakes up from nap between 2 and 3. So I think I'm gonna be there by 2, hang out for a little bit. She invited me over for dinner. So I may stay for dinner and come back. So that's my plan. Still gotta see my nuggy nugs, you know? So it's just my normal shit around the house, getting things ready and back in kind of somewhat order so I know kind of where I want to do things. I ordered, I have a cute little bench, an entryway bench because I moved the hutch. So I have a cute little bench on order and Amazon. I'm gonna put there. I'm gonna put my wreath up because I think that wall's done. So I'm just gonna kind of do some of the things that I can do. So can you fly out to me this afternoon? Sure, anytime. But you have to walk upstairs. I don't have any rooms downstairs unless you want to sleep with Grandpa. But and tuna shrimps, pizza with tuna and shrimps. Pizza with tuna and shrimps. What kind of fucking pizza is that? I don't know if that sounds good. Swim Master, Galaxy Fighter. Pizza with shrimps. It's a seafood pizza. What? So no. No, thank you. Do you put tomato sauce on that? Where's GSR to put some of that fermented shrimp paste on it? Ooh. So I had some fun last night. I did have some wine. I did finish my bottle over the course of the night. I started at 4 when I was replying to some crazies. I was getting some business done, stuff done. So I pretty much had a glass an hour until the bottle was done. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. So, yes, I finished my bottle. Cheers to fucking me. It was great. 2. 1:30-ish, 1:45-ish. To see the babies. I am from the South. Crab meat pizza. What? I know, I have more sprinkler valves that I had to buy. Oh, it is? Oh. Yeah. I didn't leave it. Who's it from? It could be my bars I ordered.
Bars?
Yeah, my protein bars I like. Yeah, it says perishable. Shit. It could be those. Are they them? Take them out. If they're in a box, put them in the refrigerator. No, they just dropped them off. They're, I love the, no, what are they called?
Fridge?
Yeah, fridge. What are they called?
Snack size, chocolate chip, peanut butter.
No, the brand. The Perfect Bar. I love the Perfect Bar. So the Perfect Bar is made with like real ingredients, and they come and they're perishable. And so I get the minis because they're really high in fat, because they're made with nuts, and they do have some chocolate chips in them. But I get the minis and I use them for like a dessert. So, being from the South, yes. A lot of people are like, "What's with the accent?" That was another question on my bullying, page that people. Yeah. Anyhow, what's with the accent? Why does it come and go? You're so fake. Well, no. I am a Southern belle. I was conceived and I was born in the South. So I have an accent. You should hear me when I'm done talking to my family who still live in the South, y'all. My family is from the South. They still reside there. So I pick it up, my twang comes out, and it also comes out, it's been part of my character for a year now, over a year, actually. Miss Rona. I started speaking Southern in 2022, October of 2022, when I had the corona from Nashville. I went to see my family. 2 sandwiches with shrimp cheese. Ugh. Shrimp. Ugh. No, thank you. So, it just adds a little spice. When I'm feeling spicy, it comes out. Sometimes it just comes out anyway, because I've been doing it so much. And it really comes out when I talk about the idiots out there. But sometimes I still talk that way. So was like when he was around people, yes. My mom used to do it too. So we can turn on an accent on and off really quick. And if you're from the South originally and you moved, right, to somewhere that doesn't have a twang, it still comes back. Common sense. I love animals. Have you seen Miss Peaches? No. Shrimp, Swedish shrimp cheese is tasty. No. They make a cheese out of shrimp. Hey, Morningwood, what's up? No, thank you. I'm good. It's like our friend GSR who likes the fermented shrimp paste. Nope. Did I say that, Amy? It comes out when I talk about the idiots. It's true. Yes, I give Grandpa a shower too. Yes. I do. I forgot about that. I also trim his nails. I also shave him every day. By Jolene, get it, girl. I also shave him on shower days. I file his bad nail down every couple days. And yeah, so I put lotion on him. So it must be me. I'm the evil fucking bitch. That's me. My name is Danielle Behar Salinger. I'm originally from the South, Nashville, Tennessee, that is. I've got quite an accent when I want to, and a California one on the other times. I've been called a bitch. I've been called evil. I have been called mean. I have been called a woman with a fucking tone. I have been called every other name under the sun. Thank you to those people who love daily bullying and harassing people like me. The hardworking women. The women who put everybody first. The women who take care of their loved ones when they want to and when they don't. When they're having a bad day. When they're sick. When they're tired. And when they're stressed to the fucking max, guess what? We are still there because that's what we strong women do. Some of us are misconstrued as evil, Tony, bitchy. Yes, and those women calling you those names, what does that make you? All I can see is it makes you human, it makes you a hard worker, and it makes you get your shit done. Can I be mean? Yes, I can be mean. But so are you people attacking creators. Half oops. So are you attacking creators. I own my shit. I own the fact that I run my house like management. I was upper management. I had 40 people working underneath me. I delegate. Not within my house, but I delegate good. My house runs like a well-oiled machine. I stop what I'm doing to caregive because I give Grandpa a better shower. I give him a less stressful shower than my perfect, amazing, great husband and son to Edward L. Salinger. Tone has nothing to do with the way you parent or take care of your others. Enough already with the fucking tone. My heart is big, my heart is kind, and my heart is selfless. That's why I'm taking care of it. Do I like it every day? No. Do I do it perfect every day? No such thing as perfect. Do I fall on my face every fucking day? I sure do. But I own it. Unlike the MFers that come on and attack people, at least I can own my ugliness when I am. You guys don't own anything. You use Grandpa as a valid reason to attack an innocent bystander who works her ass off every day. I don't need your acceptance. I don't need your friendship. I need you to leave me the fuck alone. I need you to pay more attention to yourselves and fixing your ugliness and stop putting or projecting your shit onto me. I don't need your acceptance. I don't need to prove anything to you. My family and the people who understand me and support me, the 85, 90% of the people on here see me truthfully and know who I am. I don't need to win over the fucking miserable 10% of you. I just hope at some point you open your eyes and see that you're the problem. It's not other people. Be nice. Stop bullying people. Stop harassing people. Because honeys, it's not them, it's you. Why do I keep addressing them and giving them power? I've explained that many times, Amy. Number one, it's important to set boundaries. I'm trying to teach my friends on here that it's okay to not let people walk all over you. That's why, Amy. I'm not a weak woman anymore. And by me addressing them, one day, hopefully, we'll teach them like, oh shit, I was wrong. And Amy, let me tell you a secret. Some of those people that I do address this way come back and apologize and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hear you, I see you, and I'm sorry for my meanness. That's another reason why I do it. It's important for women. Women get shit upon all fucking the time. We're weak. We're not worthy. We're not important. Our jobs are only what they are. Take care of the kids, take care of the husband, and that's it. That's our purpose. 1950s, 1940s attitude, and a lot of men still have that shit. A lot of workplaces still do. It's a man's world. I was a quiet woman for a long fucking time. I allowed people to talk to me the way they wanted to. I allowed people to make me feel like shit. I'm not that person anymore. I sure as hell am not. You can like it, you could love it, the choice is yours. I'm not keeping you here, but I will always address it. Just like I will normalize menopause, our aging bodies, the real life shit that happens in marriages, the bantering, the stupid shit that makes you crazy every day and day, in and out. I will do the same thing every day. Try to open the fucking ignorance of people. And what I see every day on my fucking comment section, disgust, unkindness, hatred. Open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. I'm trying to teach people about themselves. I'm trying to get you guys to reflect on yourself. It took me a long time. I got flappers, you know that. Guaco. I speak openly about my flappers. Fuck them kids. Bye, Cecilia. Fuck them kids. Fucking kids, why do we have them anyway? They make us lose our hair. They distort our fucking body. They take our money. They give us grief, stress, some happiness, but not that much. The 1942 attitude. Yeah. So, I'm on social media. Yes, you're right, I am. I'm trying to teach people to stand up for themselves, their rights. You don't like something that somebody says to you, why should you not be able to respond? Why should you not be able to respond? Yes, I'm waiting for that life. I'm waiting for my true happiness with having children, kids, grandkids, grandbabies. See, I'm also inspiring others to get off their asses and to get moving just by being on here ranting and raving and talking about my life every day. It's all about you, they say. We will always want control over everything. It's all about me because this is my fucking platforms. Well, it's Grandpa's platform. No. Has Grandpa ever managed my platforms? Does it say Edward L. Salinger DPM on these things? No, because he doesn't know how to use them. My husband's responsible for these platforms by putting his dad on them. But people fallen in love with him, and in turn have fallen in love with us. This is about us. My platforms, which my husband wanted me to create, which thank the Lord that he did, is about me and my fucking journey. With Grandpa, with myself, with my life. So you guys are smart to pick up on that. It is about me. And primarily, when people do have an account, it's about them. You too can work hard and do the same shit, but not with your fucking ugliness. Gibby, I just talked about that girl. You need to either get on the train, but I'm not repeating myself. You don't like me replying to the negative. This isn't the place for you. This is about life lessons, reflection, owning your shit. You don't like how I handle my platform? You have a choice to not watch. But I'm not going to repeat that shit again, Gibby. Try for another fucking day. There's reasons why I say and I address people. It's called bound fucking drees. It's calling ignorant people to the stand, to the podium, having them learn to reflect on themselves, not others, or project. Simple. Crash course, Gibby. Hope you learned. Anywho. So, you don't have to question me on why I do things. I am 50 years old. 50 years old. Don't tell me how to act. Don't tell me how to do things. Don't tell me how to take care of Ed, for fuck's sake. You have no fucking clue. Agenda, let me tell you, another lesson for you, projecting. People don't get to me. The only people that can get to me are my family, my husband, Ed, my kids. You guys are blips on the radar. You're a little fucking blip. You mean harassing bullies. You negative Nellies, negative Richards, negative Dicks. It's not me, it's you. I don't get perturbed by people. I like to slap. I like to play like a cat and mouse. So I have fun with it. It gives me a little spice. It gives me some content and some banter. It's like bantering my fucking husband. It's the same shit. You need trolls, but I will not tolerate all the idiots out there. Just a little blip. No, Susan, not you guys. I'm talking about the trolls. But anyhow, and you can't. When you're on social media, throwing your life out there, you're gonna get the shit. You know, it's my fucking clappers. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. No, I'm not you guys. I'm talking about the people, get sober. Oh, Mike, here's a Richard I was talking about. I thought it was all about Grandpa. No, never been. You just said it's all about you. It's about me and my journey. Hold on, you took it away? Who did that? Leslie. Leslie, I was addressing his fucking pointers. Fuck. Robin, thank you for calling me classy. I know I am. Why do women find it so, why do women, there's a lot of women are so attacking, right? They're so either jealous, or they're just so intimidated by strong women. You too can be that way. You just have to put in the work. Yeah, no, there's a difference. The trolls don't get to me, right? They don't make me angry. It makes me sad and it makes me frustrated. That's it. It makes me frustrated that people have so much hate in their hearts that they have to attack people to make them feel better. They use that as validation for their behaviors. That is sad to me. It's frustrating that people can't see beyond their nose. That's what's sad. They don't get to me. My blood pressure isn't up. And matter of fact, when I address them, my blood pressure goes down because I love to do that. Because I'm spicy. Why do they think that Deanna's a martyr? I can tell you why. I can tell you a couple reasons why. Because number one, he's the blood son. Which doesn't make any sense, right? And I'll get to that in a second. Because he's a son and I'm a woman. Women are looked upon by other women, weak women, as intimidating. And I must get my way through intimidation and bitchiness and control or whatever. And they're just jealous because they haven't found their voice or their strength yet. It makes me sad. Or since COVID, people are out of their mind. People are fucking out of their minds since COVID. People are hiding behind their vulnerabilities. People are hiding behind their insecurities. People are hiding behind their truth, right? Because it's harder to face it in yourself than it is to dish it out to others. The trolls, I don't know. It does. It bothers a lot of my friends, my loyal supporters. It does. And I get it because it is so ridiculous that people see that. And people look, they search out, like they are looking for anything that they can do or say to critique, to badger, to bully, to harass, to make themselves feel better. They're hiding because they haven't faced their truth. And once they face their truth, it allows them to see the type of person they really are. That's what bothers me, is that they come on my page and project about my ugliness without seeing what they are doing to me. That's frustrated. That's frustrating. That's sad because this is our world we live in today. Our world is this way. It's sad. It takes a lot of energy, right? It takes a lot of pain and misery from others. And it's hard to continue to be happy in a world that's like these people. So, they can't see their projections. No. They use the excuse of, well, I'm protecting Ed. How the fuck are you protecting Ed? How the fuck are you protecting Ed when you have no fucking clue about Ed? Number one. Number two, you have no idea that I have known this man since I was 5. Let me tell you something. I have lived with this man longer than his own son. His flesh and blood has lived with him. And you want to throw that shit at me? Because she's the wife, she's the mill? Oh no, babies. I'm more than that. I am more than that. Some of you just haven't taken the time to learn. Some of them just forget the story. And some of you just haven't a fucking clue. Not only that, hi cyclist Gma. Not only that, I have more patience than my husband in most time. And when I lose my patience, it takes me a while to recover, right? When Dan loses his patience, he quickly explodes and then he can jump back on really quick. I can't do that. I'm not that way, right? I will tell you hands down that when I'm triggered, it takes me a minute or two or an hour of deep cleaning in order to get back on and not feel so triggered. Dan can fucking crazy. God damn it, Dad! What the fuck? And then 2 seconds later, he's like, let me help you with that. What the? Who the? Huh? But they want to see me as the bad person. They need me to be their scapegoat. So they need that. They look for that. Whatever, it's fine. I'm used to it. Was your mom and dad like that? My mom was the most passive woman out there. Amazing. My dad had mental illness. I don't think I'm like my dad at all. I'm not a lot like my mom either. I think I have bits and pieces. I'm not passive. I'm very high energy. My mom was we go with the flow. Peace, love, happiness. Danielle, it's fine. Don't overreact. We'll get through it. Whatever it takes. What do you need? I'll help you. You know, my mom was she was so easy. You know, she had her demons, she had her vices, she had those things she ran from. As we all do. But she wasn't like me at all. Everything's gonna be fine. My dad was extreme, right? He was either really happy or really low. And when he was low, and I wasn't around my dad enough, you know what I mean? Like, I was around him during summer, so I saw, but when he was high, man, he was the most amazing creature. You just, love emanated from him. He I mean, you talk to any of the Behars and they'll say Uncle Petey was, they called him Petey. He was love. You know, he was love when he was happy. But he was also really low. I guess I'm like that now, menopausally. Highs and lows, but I'm more stable than he was, right? He was extreme highs and lows. He had a mental illness. Now, I think we all do, right? We talk about mental illness, and I'm very aware of, he was bipolar, 100%. He just never got the help. He just used alcohol and drugs to self-medicate, which a lot of people do when they're in denial or don't want to face the truth. You know, it is what it is. But he was a great man, other than his own beatings, and really it was his own insecurities that led him to his death, right? It was his own insecurities that made him kill himself. His disappointments in himself, his disappointments for his kids, and him not being able to be a successful father, a father who could be front and center, that made him unworthy to himself. That made him want to leave this earth because he thought he was a hindrance to his family. He didn't see, right, the love that he actually gave us and the light now that he's gone, right? And we have the wisdom, and we see him for who he was, which no, we couldn't see at the time. He was a failure to himself. I had many conversations with him, highs and lows, when I was there in Nashville, because he couldn't escape me, right? He couldn't shut me out because I was with him. When he had a low and I was in California, I wouldn't hear from him, right? Because he couldn't bring himself, because he was beating himself up so much. But I know some of you will probably say, well, how do you know he felt that way? And I'm going to tell you why. Because he had those conversations with his 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old daughter. I was faced with those tough conversations at a time I probably shouldn't have been. But he felt the need to have to explain himself and his failings to me. How many dinners he took me out to Sperry's. That was our favorite restaurant in Nashville. Sperry's restaurant. I got my crab and everything else. And he would tell me if he was high and happy, the conversation was completely different. But he was sad. He apologized to me over and over again, crying, begging me to forgive him at what a failure he was for me. His biggest thing was providing. Like, I'm sorry I didn't provide for you. I'm sorry, it was horrible. I didn't forgive Agenda until I was old enough to understand. Yeah, Rowdy, it's horrible. And it's their own self-loathing, right? Their own insecurities, their own demons, their own failures that make them think it's better to be gone than it is to be on this earth. I didn't forgive my father. I was angry. I remember trying not to cry during those dinners because I'm thinking to myself, why are you doing this to me? I get it, Julie B. I mean, I do get that. I get that. But my parents never, here's the thing, my parents never talked to me about their alcoholism, right? I just became aware of it one day. Do I regret it? My anger, yes. I regret my anger towards him, 100%. Because that's time that was lost instead of time that was learned. Time that I could have learned more about him instead of being angry at him for not giving me those things, for not being a father to me, for failing in that category. He was right. He was right. Hi, Cheffy. I was angry at him for not being there. I was angry at him for not wanting me. I was angry at him for being that person he described. Yes, I was angry. I was even angry after he attempted his life, and I found out as my mom was dying. I was angry at that motherfucker. I was pissed. I was more pissed than I ever was. Because you know what? I wanted so hard for my mother to be there, and my dad was trying to run like a fucking chicken shit. That's what I felt. I didn't talk to him for 2 years before he died. My mom died, and I was like, fuck him. What a fucker. Piece of shit. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't hide behind that. He died. And I was like, well, he did that to himself. Fucker. Should have died the minute you took that gun out. What was your kid? Rowdy, it was your kid. There's a difference. My mom died. I evolved. My brother got married a year ago. So I think I started letting go a couple years ago when I started this soul searching, this new Danielle on social media. Remember how I said, you know, the idiots out there want to pick me apart about the things that they see. But what I saw, and I will always tell you this, is I saw something deeper. I saw me. It was that reflection that I saw in the videos I was doing, and I said, holy shit, that scares me. I saw anger. I saw pain. I saw a lot of baggage. And I saw somebody that was hurting and barely making it through every day. I felt like I looked like I was put through the ringer. I looked like I wanted to give up. I looked like, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I forgave my dad 2 years ago. Whew. Guilt. It wasn't until I was, 48, 47, maybe 46, that I realized that baggage of being angry, that baggage was nothing but pain and hurt and stress for me. It just dragged me under. But I was mad. My mom died, and I had this vegetable of a father because of the trauma he created to himself, because of him not being able to man up. I was angry. I said, what a selfish motherfucker. You have to let go. You have to let go. It's not worth it. I learned in this journey of social media, I have learned so much about myself. And I learned yesterday with y'all, right? PJ, respectfully, Jesus died, whatever that is. But nobody takes away my pain but myself. You know, if you are able to look beyond to a greater being to help you get through that pain, then kudos to you. But I'm not one that believes in that. I'm not one and say that some magical, some, written speculation of interpersonal stories and changes throughout the world is going to help me. The only person that can help me is myself. And not to take away from the people who are religious and believe, because I'm not, just not for me. That shit does not make me believe in, that doesn't take away my pain. That doesn't take away my pain. The only work for me is working on myself. So I've come a long way. I have let go, and I have embraced those things, like my dad's hugs, the charisma he had when he walked in the room. People loved my dad. They loved him. They thought he was the best human on the planet. He had laughter. His laugh was amazing. You know, he was just full of life. He showed people he was full of life. I miss that. I miss that. I miss the good parts of my dad, right? I miss those parts. I'm sad now that I have the wisdom and I've come face to face with that. I'm sad that I wasn't able to express myself. I'm sad that I was put in these situations by my parents, not on purpose, but I was. I was sad that my parents put me, both individually, in these positions to have to understand their adult fucking issues. I'm sad that they were so weak or couldn't get help because of their weakness or their inability to want to or reflect on themselves to get the help they needed. Now, my mom would have died anyway, right? She had cancer, there's nothing they could do. My dad, on the other hand, could have gotten help, but he was too far gone. I'm saddened that I never was able to express myself, but fuck you guys. But fuck. How are you supposed to make sense of all that when you're little? 13, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, what the fuck? Why are you burdening me with your feelings of failures? I'm a kid. You're not supposed to do that to me. I'm mad at myself for not being strong enough then. I forgive myself for not being strong enough then, because how the fuck do you know how to be strong with that shit, you know? That's deep shit. That's shit that how does any 12-year-old know how to deal with? 13, 14, 15. How does a 3-year-old know that she needs to be there for her mom and to watch out for her and make sure she's okay? How was I able to cope with growing up with two parents who had issues? I ran away. That shit was scary, you guys. And I hid it. And I cried myself to sleep many nights thinking, why me? Why me? Why can't I have fucking normal parents? Why can't I have parents that don't look like they're fucking deranged and fucking need something other than raising a kid who has no idea what's happening? I don't know, Julie B. It kind of scares me. Kind of scares me a bit. Yeah, and so I held on to a lot of stuff. Rosie, you said something, you're still in pain. Of course I'm still in pain. You know, I am still in pain, for fuck's sake, yes. Because I'm still without my parents. I'm still without the good, I have the good memories, but I'm still saddened by the bad stuff. You know, I'm still saddened by being here today, not having the answers. Yeah, Catherine, sorry about that. Not having the answers to the things I wish I was brave enough to ask. I am saddened that I wasn't brave enough to ask. I'm sad. I'm mad at myself for that shit. But I have to forgive myself because there is no way I can go back. Trauma is trauma, no matter what. It still stays with you. It's the matter of how you cope with it. I have forgiven. I have forgiven, not really myself yet, but I have forgiven my parents for their woes and their ways. My dad was conscious for 2 years. He just had like a form of dementia. He lost all short-term memory loss. He lost all short-term memory loss. Thanks, Rowdy. It is what it is. And so most of my insecurities, most of my issues are from my fucking trauma. Do you think you, without your parents, even when they still alive? I'm not sure. I can't say that again, Dr. B. Ed was an ass, Pat. And I lived with a stepfather who I couldn't stand at the time of trying to go through all this and still watching out for my mom and her alcoholism and her being unhappy in her fucking marriage. So when she was a single mom, I still had that stress of watching out for her. And then she married Ed to help me and to have another child. Yeah, I'll try again. I was like, huh? And my mom had mental illness. I do that too. I use humor. I mean, if you're around here enough, you know I use humor. I use humor a lot. I also am spicy with the idiots out there because people don't give people enough grace. People don't give people enough grace and what they have dealt with in their past. I am who I am today because of my own interpersonal evolution and seeing into myself and reflecting upon myself. Yes, I lose my shit easy with people because ignorance is an ugly trait to have. My mom had me, really quick, my iPad's gonna die. So YouTube, I apologize. My mom, and this is what I think my mom's biggest demon was. My mom's biggest demon was she left the love of her life. She left the love of her life at a time where he was going to medical school for them. It's a long story, but left the love of her life, found my dad, rebounded with him, charismatic, handsome, he was great, thought, hey, well, I'm in love, I'm gonna have a baby, he'll get to change. No, he never changed. They married for like a year. I'll show you, I have the subscription live, not on TikTok, sorry, you don't get that privilege anymore, but I'll break out I have their wedding album, my mom and my dad. And then she was a single mom. I lived with her grandparents, my uncles and aunts for a long time. She left Nashville and came to California, and there you have it. Met Ed, worked for a dental hygienist. He set them up. So, end of story. Yes, whack, it does give me my strength today. It also gives me a lot of sadness, you guys. To be fair, it gives me a lot of sadness. That's why there's people who are weaker than me. There are people who are weaker than me on this app that are just coping with life, trying to get through the hard times, and you have these mean people that are the bulliers and the harassers and make them feel even worse. I have a story to tell just like everybody. I had a hard life as a kid. I wasn't really allowed to be a child. I was dealt and I was forced to make decisions and to look out and be an adult a lot quicker than I should have. From both of my parents. I know they love me. I know. Debbie, get the fuck out of here. Don't come on here. I don't give a shit if you can't afford to pay me. I'm not asking and I'm not begging, but I ain't gonna show people like you with your negativity. It's exactly why I had a subscription and exactly why I still do. Because some of y'all don't deserve to see more and hear more because of that ugliness. Fuck, I hate ugly people. Ed was also he couldn't. Ed could not, he needed somebody to take care of him, 100%. But he was an ass. And that had to do with his childhood too. His dad was an ass to him, very hard on him. And here he is today. Much lovable today. I take to Ed today than Ed back there. Anger is still tough to get over, Debbie. Anger is still tough to get over. I'm not healed, right? I'm just honest. I'm just telling you what I've dealt with. I'm telling you my truth. I'm telling you what my problems are today. I drink. Yes, people want to use that against me. I enjoy the alcohol. I don't get blackout drunk. No. I drank a bottle last night, and I may drink a bottle to two twice a week, especially on the weekends or Friday night. Other than that, I try to keep it within 1 to 2 drinks. I don't use it for escape. I use it for relaxation because it calms me the fuck down. I'm much different in my alcohol consumption than my parents were. Does it make it okay? Some of you would say no. But you know what? Everybody has their shit. Some of you overeat. Some of you pop too many pills. Some of you smoke too many ferns or eat too many gummies. That's not my vice. My vice is alcohol. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. Not ashamed to talk about it. Everybody wants to take what people talk about and use it against them. I give you, being flagged for harassment. Being flagged for harassment. I'm done with this app. You guys, I'm leaving. I'm going to YouTube. Bye. Peace out. Probably that Debbie woman. I'm tired of the bullies. I'm tired of the people tattling. I'm tired of people who hate the truth. The truth is stop being assholes. Stop being assholes. If you want to dish it, you have to be able to expect it back. Stop being fucking 4-year-olds on the playground. TikTok, get better. Protect your creators, protect your influencers. The real bullier and harassers are the ones reporting. Get it right. Love you guys. See you. Come to the flip class. YouTube right now. I'm over it. Bye. Anyhow. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm done with that. Because I'm being bullied and harassed with people who don't like the fucking truth. I am not going to sit here and allow people to talk to me the way they think they're allowed to. That is bullshit. And I will put my foot down, and every time that happens, I'm done. TikTok needs to do better. Thank you, YouTube, for supporting your creators better. So ridiculous. Why are they watching? Because they're miserable. Because it gets them off. They want to push me off the app. They don't like me. They are threatened by me. So they are trying to push me out. And they are getting pleasure out of me getting blocked and banned. What? Look at read the comments. Read the comments. Yes, some of us have hidden traumas. Mine just are outward, and I don't care. I share my shit for you guys. I share my shit, right? I share my shit for those of you who are too insecure to share your traumas. I talk about them because that's the way I cope with mine. I talk about them because the more I talk, the more I also learn and realize about myself. Talking helps me. I don't know if it helps you, but it helps me. Yesterday, I came through some epiphanies by just talking to you guys, right? I think it's great. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed that I like to drink wine. I'm not ashamed that sometimes I might have a bottle. I'm not ashamed about myself and how I treat Ed. I'm not ashamed at my parenting. I'm not ashamed at my wifehood. I'm not ashamed with anything I do because I do it. And I am just like everybody else, trying to heal, trying to grow, trying to learn, and trying to keep walking. Trying to keep walking and keeping up and not falling flat on my fucking face like sometimes I want to do. So yes, I love my wine. Sue me. Call me an alcoholic. Call me a bitch. Call me whatever you want, but I know my truth. I don't give a shit. At least I can own it. At least I can talk about it to hundreds, sometimes thousands of people. Because I'm owning it. Because I'm not ashamed. Plain and simple. PTSD. Yeah. That's when it started. Antidepressants. Yeah. Rosie, shit. Yeah. Thank you, Christian. So anyhow, that's just me. You guys, that's my struggles. That's my life. Yes, it's about me. It's about my journey. And that's my whole intention, Antonio, is to help others in this, in sharing and growing or learning or realizing that it's okay to talk about the shit. It's okay to admit you're failing. It's okay to admit you have struggles. It's fucking okay to admit you have mental illness. It's okay to say you are on a menopausal journey and you are miserable and your hormones are out of whack. It's okay to embrace the shit you are going through and to own it and to learn from it and to become a better person by changing your thinking. I can't help everybody. I can't help everybody. I try. I even try to help the trolls. And that's why I talk to them. Try to get some sense through them. Doesn't work, but eventually maybe it will. I was there. I was miserable. I was attacking. Because I was not happy with myself. The ugliness that you project onto others is because of how you're feeling as a person. At least it was for me. I'm speaking my truths. And until you recognize the same shit, you will not grow. You will not be better. You will not be healthier. Life fucking sucks. Our traumas fucking suck. We see things, we've been through things, we have experienced shit that no person should ever experience. You know the drill, you know the stories. But we're here today and there's reasons why. I don't want to stop learning because I read books after my mom died, those spiritual journey books, and I realized that once your lessons are done, you die. I still got a lot to live through. I still got a lot to live for. I don't want to die yet. So I'm going to keep learning to keep from dying. I want to keep becoming a better person for myself and for my family. Good fuzzy fuzz. And that's why I talk about it. You guys, it's okay. My dad was bipolar. My mom was probably chronically depressed. It's okay. I have anxiety. No shit. I probably had depression. No shit. I'm hard on myself. I wonder why. But it makes me happy to give back to people. That's my happy place. Giving back to you, whether it's through exercise, through owning your shit, through learning, through growing, through letting things grow and trying to become a better person. If I can give you that, that makes me happy. That's my payback because that's me. My childhood trauma, the empathy that I have for people is from that because I'm a caregiver. I'm a caregiver. I'm a natural caregiver. I was raised to be that way from 3 years old. 3 years old. What? I have anxiety. I have OCD. By the way, I didn't have OCD until my mom died and until my dad tried to kill himself. The brain is a troubled place. Becoming OCD helped me cope with my sadness. Now I'm ADHD thanks to hormonal changes in my body. It never was this way before. And some people want to call me an alcoholic. And, whatever. If it's a varying way of an alcoholism, then maybe I'm also an alcoholic in my own way. Because I want a cold glass of wine at night. Sometimes I'm like, YOLO, I'm drinking this whole motherfucking bottle. Last night I said that. I said, my day's been shit. It's 5 o'clock. I haven't showered. We have to do a live. I'm still needing to put my shit away in my house because my house is in turmoil to make sure Ed doesn't fall. The Waterford crystal is out. That was Ed's mother's. The Yadros are out. But I didn't. Dan said, don't worry about it. Just get in bed. I'm okay. I did. But I had the bottle. And I said, you know what? I'm drinking this tonight. I don't give a fuck. I need it. I want to laugh. I want to let loose. And if I don't, I am going to go crazy. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, you guys. Still thinking about the crystal. Still thinking about the shit that's out. The china plates. Ed's mother's shit, you guys. That's old shit. And I was like, should I just get up and put it away and start cleaning? I tossed and turned for a good hour or two. Yeah. If you're an alcoholic by definition, if you need a beer or two, or sometimes a 6-pack on a weekend, then I guess we are alcoholics. The definition I was if alcohol causes you problems. Alcohol doesn't cause me problems other than maybe wine gut. The extra pounds that being put on from the wine, that's the problem it causes me, but everything else is fine. I still function. I still do life. And you know what? Fuck it. Oh, sorry, Emily. I drink. I share it. I don't hide it. Oh, shit, LM. I'm sorry. I remember when I had that epiphany, and it was a junior in high school, and my iPad's going to die, so it just dies. We're just going to let it go. I love you. You guys are important. You are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours. Your feelings are fucking valid. All of our PTSD are valid. Our problems today are from that shit. It's just how we carry on in our older years. I remember me and my friend at the same time were like, fuck, different types of alcoholics, right? My friend's mom drove us to school with a tall glass of Chardonnay in a plastic cup. And I always thought, God, that's weird. That's weird. And then my mom was a binge alcoholic. Benny, take a fucking hike. I like my vulgarity, and so is the majority of the people. You are the small blip on the radar that doesn't. This is not a place for you. My mom wasn't different. My mom didn't drink every day. She did not. She drank sometimes once a month, but she drank to black out. She was running. She waited until she was so miserable she just didn't want to feel anything. I just want to feel calm. My brain is a scary place to be. Love you, Jet. My brain's a scary place to be, and I need it to stop. Yeah, I saw that fucking vulgarness. What's vulgar is you, Benny. Anyhow, so, own your shit. You want to call me an alcoholic, trolls, call me a fucking alcoholic. Maybe I am in a way. There's different types. But it is what it is. I'm not ashamed of it. I own it. I talk about it. And I embrace it. And I'm not going to be triggered by it anymore. You want to call me an alcoholic, call it. I'm not going to. It triggers me for different reasons. From my past, Ed attacking my mom, Ed just being Ed. So when people say that, it has been a trigger for a while. But I'm letting that go. I'm letting that go. Trolls, use the slander. Use the attack. It doesn't bother me anymore because I don't give two fucks. We all have our shit. At least I'm not a mean ass person. There you have it. I'm almost at 7 miles, y'all. Sweating my bottle out and my alcoholism to get me through until my moment I can drink again. And I will be drinking today too, bitches. But anyway, before I go, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for my support. Thank you for listening to my rantings about the idiots of the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My purpose here is to help. My purpose is to make you laugh. My purpose of attacking the trolls, you know what that is. We've already gone through it. I'm just trying to be me. I'm trying to show y'all it's okay to speak your mind. I'm trying to show you that life is full of shit, it's full of demons, and it's full of trauma. But yet, the only thing that matters is that we're still here, we keep trudging, and we still respect and want to grow and show kindness and love. Not anger, hatred, and fucking misery to others. You guys, have a great day. I love you. Find some inner peace. Let something go today. I just did. No more. Alcoholic, being called that by trolls, not going to bug me anymore. I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to say thank you for another glass. So, you guys, thank you once again. Have a great day. You guys, work on something today. Work on convincing yourself to let it go. It's not going to happen overnight, but focus on one thing and do it for 2 weeks, and I promise you it's going to help. Love you guys. Take care. Be kind. Have Frogman. Love you. Bye.